guys, and welcome back to Shelly's Homemade. And this is another addition to Thanksgiving meal. We are making pumpkin pie today. Yes, pumpkin pie. For a pumpkin pie, you're going to need some 100% pure pumpkin in a can. This is a 15-ounce can. Going to need some lemon extract, some vanilla extract, some baking powder, some nutmeg, cinnamon, some heavy cream, 1 cup of sugar, a half a cup of packed brown sugar, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 3 eggs, and a half a stick of butter. So, guys, let's get started. Okay, so now we're going to add our pumpkin. We can into our bowl. This is only going to make 1 pie. And we're going to use about half a cup of heavy cream, if I didn't say so in the beginning. I like to just mix my pumpkin up, and I like to add my sugars first. My brown sugar first. Put that in there and just mix away. You know, and you're only using a whisk with this because you don't need to use a mixer. I mean, the pumpkin is already smushed and blended and everything. So that was the brown sugar that I completely incorporated into my pumpkin. Now we're going in with 1 cup of sugar. Mix that in. Completely mixed in. Our butter. Now I like to mix all of this before I add the egg because I like to taste it for flavor. So I always add the egg last so I can taste it. And my salt. My lemon is going in with a half a teaspoon of lemon extract. And it's going to give it amazing flavor. Like, people going to be wondering, what's that in the back? That's that lemon. That's that lemon. And that salt just brings out all the flavors and the sugar and everything. So don't skip the step on the sugar. Baking powder. Half a teaspoon. Vanilla, we're going in with a whole teaspoon of vanilla. Yes, amazing. Amazing, isn't it? Our nutmeg. Half teaspoon of nutmeg. Don't want too much of nutmeg. It tends to be more powerful than cinnamon. Now, our cinnamon, we're going to get 2 teaspoons of cinnamon right in here. 1, 2. This is the secret ingredient, honey. You know, y'all saying honey. Yes, honey. It's my secret ingredient. Makes it taste amazing. Going in with about a tablespoon of honey. heavy cream, about 1/2 cup. Now you can use evaporated milk in here and still be fantastic, but this is just Shelly's way of doing things. Amazing pumpkin pie, Shelly style. Now, like I said, we're gonna give it a taste for flavor and see if we need to add anything else. Oh man, this is amazing. Like, it don't need anything else. Like, I'm going in with my eggs now. This pumpkin pie is wow. Like, wow, wow. Going in with the eggs. The eggs help bind it. And I got my oven preheated on 350 degrees, guys. I'm going to go in. Now what I like to do with my pumpkin pie, I like to let it sit and rest. So that way it doesn't crack in the oven, because this is a custard, guys. I mean, custard tend to crack on us. So that's why we baking it at 350 degrees. So I'm going to let this rest for a while. Oh man, this pumpkin pie is awesome. It smells amazing. Oh yeah, it smells absolutely amazing. It tastes amazing. The batter tastes amazing. Added that in there. And we're going to let it rest for 10 minutes. And when we come back, we're going to pull that batter into our pie shell. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. And I have a pre-made pie crust here. I'm just going in. Pie mix. And to get the bubbles out, just like a cake, knock it down a couple times. And I would suggest that you bake this, even though it's not going to overflow. And you try to get the bubbles out by smoothing the top. See that? I caught a bubble. See, look at that. I caught another one. And just try to smooth the top in to get rid of those air bubbles that like to surface around. And this just ensures that the pumpkin pie doesn't crack. Look at those bubbles. See, you just keep going across till you get rid of those bubbles, those air bubbles. They like to sneak up and develop in pumpkin pies. That's why I let it rest too as well. Try to get rid of some of those air bubbles from me whisking and everything. So we're going to get this into a 350 degree oven. I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet and just let it bake for 55 to an hour. 55 minutes to an hour, guys. So set a timer for 55 minutes. Then you go in and check it. And if the toothpick comes out clean, or it doesn't have a real jiggle like it has right now, then it's ready to go. And then you just let it rest and come down, let it cool down. Just turn the oven off. Let it cool down completely in the oven, just like a cheesecake, because a cheesecake is custard too. And we turn the oven off and just let that cheesecake just finish doing what it's doing. So around 55 minutes, just turn the oven off. Just turn it off and let the oven cool down, and this cool down, and it shouldn't crack. Let me just say it shouldn't crack. But I try my best to get all the bubbles off top. Because you can always, they tend to want to surface after sitting for a minute and before you put it in the oven. And that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm talking to you guys, trying to get rid of those pesky bubbles so you can have so I can show you how to have a delicious pumpkin pie, crack free, all of that good stuff. That's the pumpkin pie stuff over here. Alright, so I'm gonna get this into my oven on my cookie sheet and just let it bake for 55 minutes. Sometimes it might run over, but I suggest after 55 minutes. You can even turn it off after 45 minutes and just turn the oven off, and it'll still be baking for your 55 minutes, and it'll start to cool down, because remember the oven, once you turn the oven off, it still stays hot for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so when we come back, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so the pie has cooled down. Looks fantastic. It did get a little crack, but that's just because I overfilled the pie. Alright. Go in. Get a slice of this pie. Go in. I guess I should be doing this with a spatula. Hold up, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. So I'm gonna go in, and I got a rubber spatula that I am running my pie. I'm sorry. I hate the first piece of a pie, a cake, anything. Always, for me, always messes up. It looks amazing. I'm sorry. That first piece for me always messes up. If you've been watching any of my other videos, you would know. Look at the crust. Oh yeah. This is a really good pumpkin pie. Oh yeah. You can see all the spices. The cinnamon, the nutmeg, the vanilla coming through, that heavy cream added flavor, the lemon extract. Oh, that honey in the back. The salt brought it all together. Yeah, this is an amazing pie, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, guys, have this on your Thanksgiving table. And as always, have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next video.